Hello everyone, I am Oluwaseun Success and welcome to Success P Music Maven. Today is for guitar class, and in today's class we'll be looking into chord applications, and the chord example we'll be looking into is called dominant chord. What is dominant chord? How do we build dominant chord and how to use it? That's application of dominant chord, the applications of dominant chord. So what is dominant chord? A dominant chord is a chord built on the fifth degree of a musical scale, creating a strong pull or dominance. All right. An example, in the key of C major, the fifth note is G. Okay. For example, this is C major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, then back to C. And this is what we know as, if you are playing on the key of C major, this is what we know as Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. So the fifth degree, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth degree is what this is talking about. In the key of C major, the fifth note is G. So the dominant chord is built on G. All right, moving on to the next thing. There's a note I put down here. Dominant chords can be a simple triad, but are often a dominant seventh chord, which includes an additional flattened 7 notes to create even more tension that want to resolve to the tonic. So we can actually say that this dominant chord allow us to resolve to where we are going. We can use this as a passage to where we are actually going. Okay, I'm going to dish out an example. So let's build a dominant chord from the key of C major. Now this is C major scale, and C major scale, if I'm playing on this key, I know that C is my Do. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. Now let's give this scale numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then back to 1, or some call it 8. Okay, now if I want to pick the triad note here, the triad chord, I'll pick C, E, and G. Now these three give me C major triad. All right. If I add the 7th degree to it, which is B, to it, it gives me C major 7th. Okay, and that is not what we are dealing with. We want to generate a dominant chord from this. And remember what I said, the flattened 7. Now this is 7, so we need to flat the 7. And remember, between the 6th degree and the 7th degree, there is a note. All right, and what is that note? We call it A sharp or B flat. That is the note between the 6th degree and the 7th degree. Okay, and what is that? A sharp or B flat. So instead of picking the 7th degree, because I made mention of flattened 7, so I don't need the 7th degree, I will pick the flattened 7, the note between 6 and 7, which is this. Then I'm adding it to the C, E, G to give me what? C, E, G, and what? B flat. So C, E, G, B flat is what? This is my dominant. This is C dominant 7. This is my dominant 7th chord. All right, in the key of C. I believe we know how to build a dominant chord in the key of C major. All right, based on the video I uploaded where I was having a one-on-one class with one of my guitar students. We actually play a song called Amazing Grace in the key of C major, and we apply D dominant in that song. All right, I'm going to show you how to build a dominant chord in the key of D major. Then after that, I will explain the chord progression. Now, this is key D, and let's look into D major scale. Remember, when you're playing key D, you have two sharp notes in the key of D major. Two sharp notes, which are F sharp and C sharp. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then back to 1 or 8. Now let me pick the first note, the third note, the fifth note, then look at the seventh. 1, 3, and 5. These are my D major triad. All right. If I pick the 7 note to it, it makes it D major 7th chord. But that is not what we are talking about. Okay. Now remember, between B, your 6th degree, and 7th degree, there's a note there between B and C, which is what? C. Okay. So instead of picking the 7th degree, which is C sharp, we pick C. So we don't need C sharp. What we need is C. Okay, so let's bring it out. D, F sharp, A, then C. If you look at it, this is your D, is your do. Do, mi, so, all right? Then this is our last note. It's your, instead of T, it's going to sound as sto. We have 1, 3, 5, and flat what? Flat 7. This is our flat 7. And this is what? D dominant chord. D dominant 7, or this dominant chord. This is our D dominant. All right, let's see how we apply our dominant chord in this particular song, Amazing Grace, in the key of C major. Now, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. C major, E minor, F major, C major. Now, the saved a wretch like me. Now here, A minor, the saved a wretch. Look at a tension here. A wretch like me. Where I am going is the 5th degree. So you can see I'm going to the 5th degree, the key of C major, which is going to sound as so, but I need something there. That's why I apply my dominant, D dominant chord. Yeah, D dominant chord to resolve to my 5th degree. You can see, I once was lost, but now I'm found. C major, E minor, F major, then C major. Was blind, but now I see. A minor, E minor, D minor, G major, then C major. You can see the progression for that song. Here we have our tension, D dominant. All right. So now I want to believe you know the work of dominant chord in this particular song and in this particular key. So thank you for watching this session. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so and click on the notification bell to see my new videos anytime I drop new videos. Thank you and stay tuned as I bring more of chords applications.